Be honest. When your cat walked up to you, pressed her chin into your hand, and held eye contact for just a second longer than felt normal, did you think you were petting her? You weren't. You were being processed, catalogued, entered into a system older than any database you have ever touched. And somewhere in that small, impossible brain, a file was created with your name on it. Not as owner, not as caretaker, as chosen. Today we are going to talk about 5 things your cat does specifically, exclusively, and deliberately for you, and why science confirms what every cat owner has quietly suspected for years. You didn't adopt a cat. Your cat recruited you. Number 1. The access code. Think about where your cat allows you to touch her. Not everywhere, not randomly. There is a specific sequence of locations. The base of the chin, the cheeks just below the eye, the spot behind the ears, the base of the tail. And if you press the wrong location at the wrong moment, access is denied. She walks away. The session is over. But if you find the right sequence, something extraordinary happens. Her eyes close. Her body softens. A sound begins in her chest that has no exact human translation. A 2019 study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science confirmed that cats possess scent-producing glands concentrated precisely at these locations: the chin, cheeks, forehead, and tail base, and that rubbing these areas against a person is not affection in the way we understand affection. It is territorial designation. It is a signature. It is your cat writing her name on you in a language only she can read. The fix. Find the sequence. Start with the chin, move to the cheek, finish behind the ear. Do not rush the transition. When she leans into your hand at the cheek, hold it there. You are not petting a cat. You are being granted access to something most people in the world will never receive. Number 2. The offering. Has your cat ever brought you something? A toy? A sock? Something from outside that you would prefer not to identify? Most owners respond with mild horror. They should respond with awe. Cats in the wild do not share prey. They do not. A solitary hunter does not drag a catch across a territory to hand it to another animal, unless that animal occupies a category that has no other name but mine. Research from the University of Lincoln studying feline social bonding found that object carrying and presentation behavior in domestic cats is reserved almost exclusively for individuals the cat has classified as part of its core social unit. She is not showing you a dead thing. She is showing you that you are alive to her in a way that nothing else in her world is. The fix. Receive it. Do not recoil. Crouch down, look at what she brought, make a sound that acknowledges it. The transaction must complete. If you flinch and walk away, the file notes it. She brought you the most valuable thing she had. The least you can do is look. Number 3. The 3 a.m. ceremony. Your cat does not wake you at 3 in the morning because she is hungry. She wakes you at 3 in the morning because that is when the old world opens. Cats are crepuscular hunters. Their nervous systems are calibrated for the hours of blue dark, the window before dawn when prey is moving and the world belongs to them. A study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science on feline circadian rhythms found that domestic cats retain full crepuscular activity cycles regardless of indoor living, and that the specific individuals they seek during these windows are not random. She is not waking the furniture. She is not waking the walls. She is waking you. In the ancient logic of her nervous system, you are the one worth waking. You are the one the hunt should be shared with. The fix. The next time she wakes you at 3 a.m., before you reach for your phone, before you tell her to stop, stay still for 10 seconds and just listen to what she is doing. She is not disturbing you. She is including you. That is a very different thing. Number 4, the midnight oath. If you need a subscribe, this is the moment. If what you are hearing is beginning to make your cat make sense in a way she never quite did before, if you are starting to understand that what you called needy was actually trust, and what you called demanding was actually devotion, subscribe to Feluna. Because your cat has been trying to tell you all of this. We are just here to help you finally hear it. Now, hand feeding. The act of taking food directly from your palm when a bowl is available and full is not about hunger. Cats who feed from hands are not confused. They are not lazy. They are completing a ritual that their nervous system has no other category for except safe. Research from the University of Paris Nanterre on feline attachment behavior found that cats who regularly accepted hand feeding from a specific individual showed significantly elevated oxytocin markers during those interactions, the same neurochemical that governs maternal bonding in mammals. She is not eating your food. She is renewing a contract. She is telling you, with the oldest part of her brain, that you are still the one. The fix. Once a week, at the same time, offer a few pieces of food from your open palm. Sit on the floor. Keep the bowl nearby. Let her choose. If she eats from your hand, something ancient has just been completed between the two of you. Do not underestimate it. Number 5, the belly. Save this one. This is the last one because it is the one that will stay with you. When your cat rolls onto her back and shows you her abdomen, when she exposes the softest, most vulnerable part of her body in your direction, she is not asking to be touched. This point matters. She is not inviting a belly rub. She is performing an act that in the wild has no precedent in safe contexts. An exposed belly is a cat who has calculated, with every survival instinct she possesses, that the risk of being completely vulnerable in your presence is lower than the risk of not showing you how she feels. Research from the University of Sussex on feline trust signaling confirmed that belly exposure directed at a specific individual is one of the highest trust indicators observable in domestic cats. More consistent and more deliberate than vocalization, more rare than slow blinking, more loaded than any touch. The fix. Do not touch it. I know, but do not touch it. Receive it with stillness and a slow blink. What she is giving you is not an invitation to your hands, it is a statement. She is saying, in this moment, in this room, with you, I am not afraid. You do not respond to that with a hand. You respond to it by becoming worthy of it. Your cat did not end up with you by accident. She assessed the available options, ran her calculations, and filed a report. The report said, this one. Not because you are perfect, not because you always get it right, but because somewhere in the ordinary chaos of the life you built together, you became the one worth waking at 3 a.m., worth bringing the offering to, worth writing her name on. The least you can do is know it.